Swim bladder. What is that? Why do fishes get that? Hi guys, I'm Rahul and welcome back to my channel. Yay! Okay, so this is another treatment video. I think I've made quite a lot of videos with regards to treatments. I've done videos about PP, I've done videos about metro treatment, I've done a video about even cloudy eye. So this basically is about swim bladder. Swim bladder is an issue which happens when the fish has got some issues with the swimming bladder, so it cannot get balance, so the fish kind of tends to swim nose down and issues like that. But again, this treatment I have done with Epsom salt. First thing we should understand is the Epsom salt is a little bit of a mild treatment, but if the infection is very severe, then an Epsom salt treatment will not help. But this is like an initial stage where you can, when you identify an issue of a fish swimming down, what you need to do is what I have tried to show in this video. So basic things about what is the dosage of Epsom salt is required I have shown, and also one more very important thing: when you have a swim bladder, fish with a swim bladder issue, we need to reduce the water level. Okay, so the problem with when you have a very tall tank, the fish finds it very difficult to, and there's a lot of pressure on the fish to swim. So during the treatment and all of that, you need to give it some time for it to relax. So basically, so you reduce the water level to at least a little bit, maybe about half an inch or 2 inches maximum above its height. And that's one very important thing. And along with that, you add Epsom salt and increase the tank temperature a little bit. So these are the basic things you need to do. Again, I'm saying this is at a basic level when you identify the problem. But if the infection is severe, you need to do much more stronger treatments, which include tetracycline and all that. I have not gotten into that in detail, so that may be an updated video. But this particular fish recovered from Epsom salt treatment and temperature treatment. So that's what this video is about. Yep. So let's get into the video. See you on the other side. This fish has got a swim bladder issue, so it's been nose down. So we need to shift it to a tank where the water level is little low. So if there is too much water level, the pressure on the fish is too much. So we need to give it a very little water level just for it to swim, and then do a small treatment. I'll be showing that later. So we need to immediately shift the fish when you have issues like this, mainly because of swim bladder issue. Called nose down also. So for nose down, you can start with Epsom salt, that is magnesium sulfate. So what we need to do is we need to add 1 gram per liter of the tank capacity. So the tank, now we have reduced the water levels, so it is only 35 liters, so we need to add 35 grams of Epsom salt. So this magnesium sulfate or Epsom salt is commonly available in most of your medical shops. So 35 liters, so we need to add 35 grams of Epsom salt, and never add Epsom salt directly into your tank. So I'm using this beaker, so you can actually use a any other bottle also to dissolve the Epsom salt first and then add it into your tank. Yep, so we got 35. So first I'm going to fill in normal water and dissolve it first, and then add it into the tank. And we need to have a heater with little high temperature. I'll be showing you that in some time. Yeah. So I've added normal water, so it has to dissolve. You can see that so the thing is, you should never add any kind of salt or chemicals directly into your fish tank. You should always dissolve it, so that with salt especially, fish tend to get salt burns. So you need to be very careful. You need to let it to dissolve. It dissolves very fast actually. You can see most of it is already dissolved. So if you see the fish from previously, it is at least standing straight now. The nose down has the nose down is reduced. So yeah, so I've added a heater and kept the temperature at about 32. So the temperature has to be high, and the water level, you can see I've reduced it just for it to swim. So that itself actually helped the fish to kind of get its balance back. But anyway, we are giving a little bit of Epsom salt, so which will help in clearing out the fish's system. Okay, the fish is there. I'm not adding the Epsom salt directly on it, so I'm adding it in this side. Yeah, this we need to repeat for at least 2 days, so then we can see a difference. So let's hope the fish comes back. There's no filtration, heater, Epsom salt, water level very low for the fish to pressure on the fish will be less, and good aeration. That's about it. So let's see after a couple of days. I mean, let's see tomorrow how the fish is doing, and then we'll decide if we need to do any further treatment. So after 2 days of treatment, this fish is perfectly fine now. You can see it's swimming okay. So I've kept the water level low only, and she slowly started taking food, and it's okay now. So Epsom salt is a good way to deal with nose down swimming if they have a swim bladder issue. But main thing is you have to reduce the water level, so that reduces the pressure on them. And of course heater, you can see the mist which is formed on the glass. So I had increased the temperature quite a bit, so it helped the fish to recover faster. With warm water, most of the fish's issues get solved. So now the fish is doing much better. So I'm going to leave it for another 2-3 days, and then later decide about shifting the fish out. Yeah, otherwise now the fish is doing perfectly alright. You can see how it was before and how it is now. So hope you guys like this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up, like and share our video. And if I think you know what a swim bladder issue is now, and also a basic treatment of what can be done with Epsom salt and a little bit of high temperature and reducing water level, that's what this video is all about. So if it made sense, do like the video, and I would like to see your comments. I'm still working on a little more severe infection kind of an issue, but that has not happened to me yet. So when it happens, maybe I'll do a little more research about what is the next level of treatment for swim bladder. So but all of this, end of the day, any treatment or any issue happens when there is a problem with your basic issues. Or my particular fish had, because there were a lot of fights happening in this particular tank, so I think it was because of that. So generally your swim bladder issues, all of this happens because of bad water quality and poor filtration. So if you have a good level of all of these, your fishes will not have any issues. So see to it that you can maintain that, and then all these issues will never happen. Yep. So until our next video, stay safe, wear a mask, inhale every day, get vaccinated at your turn, and yeah, until our next video, take care.